I have ancestry that goes back to the Native American tribe of the Mingo Indians in Virginia. And, well, I have only found this one itty bitty book thus far that really tells me anything about them. Until I was reading in my current book that I'm studying, Spirits of the Earth, that the Mingo tribe got swallowed, which I already knew it got swallowed by neighboring tribes because of a series of both armed conflict with their neighbors and also disease. And so when my ancestor left the tribe with her husband and went further west, there were only about 300 people left in the tribe. From the records I've been able to find, when they got down to less than 100, they just kind of got absorbed to the next tribe over. They were swallowed up by a combination of the Cherokee, Seneca, and Oneida. I'm probably pronouncing those all wrong. And for years, I have felt ancestors calling to me saying, hey, you need to learn this stuff. No one else is listening. No one else of your ancestry is listening. And as I look at my siblings, yeah, they haven't been called to this. They have not felt the same pressure as I have, spiritually speaking, to research these things. And so I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about what I'm researching. And I've actually had these medicine cards for a very long time. Like, they were one of the first shamanistic witchcraft non-Christian things that I purchased. And I also got a book about Cherokee astrology, which I'm finding some of my ancestors probably intermarried to, but I don't have any proof of that. It's just a gut feeling. And another book on animal spirit guides. So I kind of wanted to just do a quick reading and compare and contrast the various resources I have and what they say about the same. I think I'll pull 3. I'll pull 3, and we will see how the various sources line up on it. Let's find out what our 3 guides will be today. Who our 3 guides will be. Traditionally, they would not have been using cards. They would have been using some sort of totem, whether that was a physical piece of the animal or some sort of depiction of them, either carved in stone, wood, something. Each tribe had their own methods of doing things. Cards are just what I have. And yeah, let's see. Mountain lion, raccoon, and buffalo. Well, mountain lion and raccoon make a lot of sense for things to be communicating to me right now based off of where I'm now living. Because there is a mountain lion living in the woods behind my house. And while I have not seen raccoons on my property, where I'm living, I know they are in the area. So, first off, just with the book that it came with, in short terms, mountain lion represents leadership and has several, what's the right word? It has some stories about the mountain lion and how it portrays leadership. Then next is raccoon. Let's see what raccoon says. Generous protector. They specifically say, raccoon carries the medicine of the protector of the underdog and provider for the young, infirm, and elderly. Talking about how they work together to obtain. And then buffalo is prayer and abundance. which makes a lot of sense. So I'm curious to see how my other books that I have not finished reading these two, which is part of why I'm doing this, to compare and contrast off of what came with the cards. The astrology book is different because it's, again, astrology rather than necessarily totems and power objects. Someone left a bookmark in this for me. I bought all of these secondhand, so, well, other than the cards. So I keep finding presents in Mountain Lion. So they also agree that it shows leadership, that you're being asked to provide leadership specifically, which agrees with the book it came with. How about Raccoon, which says, in spite of any doubts you may have, the resources you need for the current situation are readily available. Which also tracks, because while in the medicine cards book it doesn't tell you that specifically, that is what it talks about in the story about the raccoon. And then Buffalo. This one has them mostly in alphabetical order, so it's going to be towards the front. Trust that you will always have what you need. Focus on being appreciative and grateful. So yeah, two of my books line up. Now for Spirits of the Earth, which is what I'm actually currently reading, and I do plan on doing a review of hopefully later this month. We'll find out. Depends on how long it takes me to read it. Oh, they combined Bobcat and Panther. Interesting. Okay, so this starts by saying that Bobcat and Panther, also known as Mountain Lion, are bad signs. To see one means you are being stalked physically or spiritually by an enemy. On the other hand, Bobcat and Panther are good hunters and protectors. Their power in medicine can be used for good luck and skill in hunting, or for protection against other powers and people. And then he shares a story. Interesting. So that is slightly different. Let's see, how about Raccoon? Raccoon is a good sign. He is a good protector, intelligent, cunning, clean, and very helpful. Also talks about protection, being a protector. And then Buffalo. Interesting that they're all land creatures. Buffalo is a good sign, strong power, messenger of strength and survival. And again, this is just me grabbing the keywords out of the descriptions. But in general, it looks like, for the most part, my sources are agreeing. But then again, Spirits of the Earth is the only one that's telling me what tribes the knowledge is actually coming from. Because these two, Animal Spirit Guides and the Medicine Cards, just say that they are a conglomerate of what is most, air quotes, most accepted by the largest number of tribes according to these authors. So if anyone knows more about this or has preferred resources about Native American, or can put me in contact with anyone who is also researching or studying the Mingo tribe from Virginia, I'd be most appreciative. I would really, that would really help me out. So I'm gonna keep doing my research, and I hope this was a fun little thing to follow along and see a little bit of the outside for once, because it's actually nice weather. And until next time, walk in the light, my friends. Also, if you've been enjoying my videos, please like and subscribe. It would make a big difference to me if you did.